you are still ignoring my advice about your mirror-faced friend.
Why shouldn't I believe him? He's been helping us all the time.
Why are you so trusting? Because he's also mysterious and wears a mask? Is there a club for the likes of you? Do you have a secret handshake?
Enough, Katerina. Leave the man be.
Mushroom expert. And a note. Out for a walk. Look, I found a certificate from the Shadow Guild of Botanists claiming that this man is a mushroom expert.
I guess naming the guild uneducated didn't have the desired ring to it, so they went for a bigger word.
Van Helsing, we may have found a new recruit to our cause. Come here, please.
See that? I can't believe it! My wishes will come true!
Katerina, you're talking about my frozen dinner.
It's a goldfish, silly. It will grant you 3 wishes. Wish for something.
It's worth a try. I wish I had a sweet, polite ghost companion with nice manners.
Oh, I should have known. You arrogant, pesky mortal.
See? It didn't work. I'll grab it for dinner. More red. I can't do that.
Look, that was a classic Borgovian holdup. This man must have been a merchant. Hey, you are not trying to loot him, are you?
Of course not. What do you take me for?
Don't touch that!
Why not? Maybe the villagers are waiting for the signal to return.
It's a creepy abandoned village. It might be cursed.
You're right. Leave it.
What are you doing with that gong again?
Actually, nothing. On second thought, we should just leave.
What are you doing with that gong?
Actually,
Don't hurt me, stranger. I'm just an old man with severe hair loss and skin problems. Everyone takes me for a ghoul. Can you imagine that?
Do you know why that is? Because you are a ghoul.
Please, believe me. If you could give me a hat to cover my ugly head and a spare change to buy some clothes, I'd pass for a decent mortal.
Well said. You'd pass for a mortal and find new victims.
here you are. A hat and some money. Pull yourself together, old man.
Such a gracious man. Thank you, sir.
Good to see you, stranger. You must be a hunter, I presume.
And how can you possibly know that? Is it the weapons? The air of mystery? The ghost?
Well, I hired a hunter recently who looked like you a bit.
I don't see how this concerns us.
That hunter was supposed to destroy a black idol in the ink, but he hasn't returned yet. The idol ties this spot through the ink and allows monsters to pass through freely. I can keep them back, but not for long.
If this hunter is truly anything like me, he's already destroyed the idol, and he's killing monsters on the other side.
I doubt that. The bridge would be closed in that case, but it's still here. The question is, are you willing to help me?
Yes. I'd like to meet this hunter anyway.
Wait, if the gate bridge disappears after the idol is shattered, how will we return?
The following incantation will open a temporary gate to the idol. Flew me.
That's pure gibberish. What was that supposed to mean?
Honestly, I have no idea. But it always worked for me.
What is this? Little girls can be hunters now. That makes me so angry.
It's a boy. And he does look like you a bit, you know. I suppose this might be the time to utter that silly incantation.
Ladies first.
Right. Now you are a proper gentleman. Fine, let's do this. Flew me!
Accept my heartfelt gratitude, stranger.
Next time you hire a hunter, choose more carefully. And good luck. I have to say, Katerina, I really miss the wilderness.
Fresh air and good old-fashioned monster slaying.
You know me too well, my lady.
What are you doing with that gong again?
I simply have to know what happens if I strike it.
Now I know why the mortality rate is almost 100% among hunters.
This whole area definitely looks depressing.
There is poison in this soil, the taint of evil, long gone.
Is this about that deathless fellow who didn't exist?
I don't have to believe in him personally to be sure that powerful evil was lurking here for a long time.
Something scared away the locals. Why would anyone live in a forbidden forest anyway?
Nothing forces down prices more than an ancient and evil presence in the woods. Look at that! That's your usual luck with landslides.
At least it didn't tumble down on us. Let's find another way.
We should go to that cave. If our luck still keeps, there could be another exit to the higher slopes of the mountain.
We need you, Van Helsing. Harker is preparing a new attack on the tunnels.
Why did all these people come here to die? And why didn't they carry any valuables? That's strange. We cannot stop here, Van Helsing. It is bad country.
Fighting with a staff and a sword? What did he expect?
I agree. You must decide if you are a wizard or a fighter.
Oh, that's great. Travelers. I was afraid I was going to have to spend the next century in this cave.
Why can't you leave? Are you a demon bound to this place? Not that I mind, you know, I'm just being careful.
Heavens, no! I'm a humble engineer. I lost my mechanical aids, and I don't dare to enter the inner caverns. It's swarming with kobolds.
And what prevents you from leaving the cave? A curse?
What's with you people? No, I've sworn an oath to retrieve a relic of my elders. It's an ancient clock, the first experiment in science and magic. It's somewhere here, and I can't leave without it.
But you can ask others to help you out? It feels like cheating.
That's all. A clock. That shouldn't be a problem, kobolds or not.
Oh, joy! I suppose it comes at a price, though.
No, if it belonged to your elders, I won't ask anything from you. But our resistance could use the help of a skilled engineer.
Actually, I was considering enlisting anyway. It's a disgrace what the people in charge committed in the name of science down there. But I need the clockwork. Then I'd be glad to help.
This little man must have died from exhaustion. Who was he?
These handwritten notes might help. Listen. I failed to persuade the scientists that I'm a simple cook, not a miner. They told me to stop lying. That my kind always sings about gold. And we're good miners.
Did they think he was a dwarf? Dwarves don't exist. Stupid scientists.
Wait. It goes on. They left me here. I'm weak, and I could only chisel down a couple of splinters from this rock. They haven't returned. I can't leave because of the kobolds.
Poor thing. He was only a small man. But this rock could really contain rare minerals. You should try and dig up some.
Marvelous! You are still alive. Well, one of you anyway. Did you find the clockwork?
Look, I don't want to brag, but kobolds are not that tough after you have defeated a mad scientist. Yes, we found it.
I'm really grateful, milady. And now, it is my turn to keep my promise. I'll join your resistance.
These tunnels must go deep. I wonder what lies beneath.
There is a legend about a fellow with 2 swords living in the caves. He has silver hair.
I might have heard about him. Is that the man who hunts down witches?
Maybe. Does your man have black skin and a panther?
No, then he must be another one.
Turn back, stranger. You cannot pass.
Who died and made you the gatekeeper?
Countless warriors died here to protect this land. I am the representative of the Hunter's Guild, the guardians of life and light.
Guardians of what?
My name is Van Helsing, and I'm a monster hunter. I'm a proud member of the guild. Let me through.
You can pass then. But beware. The forest beyond this point is protected by magical seals. Do not break the seals, otherwise you risk letting loose a terrible tempest.
I try to do my best.
Van Helsing, we have found a secret laboratory. Join us in the lair, please. Van Helsing, a very important shipment will arrive in the city soon. We must intercept it before it reaches Harker.
General Harker won't give up easily. He is still determined to find the underground entrance to the lair. Now he's enlisted the help of the rat people of the Borgovian underworld, and they are on the move in the tunnels.
We must stop them immediately. I'll deal with them personally.
So, how about the two-legged vermin, Van Helsing? Did you defeat the rat people in the tunnels?
I think they won't try to attack again anytime soon.
Good work. I suppose the General will also think twice next time about making a pact with monsters.
Van Helsing, have you ever seen a magical seal?
Of course I have. I'm an expert on the arcane, remember?
It must have slipped my mind. So, what do they look like?
A magical seal can be anything endowed with great occult powers. A simple lock, a statue, a tree, even a frog waiting to be kissed back to a prince.
In other words, we are looking for some needles in a mountain-sized haystack. I was almost afraid that this was going to be easy. Well, it didn't take us long to find the first corpse. He's been dead for a while.
He looks rather undead to me. Shouldn't you recognize your fellow restless souls?
Technically, he is not restless. His soul is still bound to the corpse.
I have a magical moonstone on me. Take it and free my soul.
I have a bad feeling about this. We should leave.
Don't you dare! I want that jewel!
That was a Hala, a frost spirit. The moonstone bound the creature to the body. But when I took it, I cut the demon loose.
I was aware of that, you know. I only wanted to lure out that spirit.
Of course you did. That stew smells good. It must be the famous Hungarian goulash.
The Hungarian goulash is a soup, although it looks like a stew.
How could I live in this constant state of ignorance?
Van Helsing, finally.
Sorry? Have we met?
No, but I was expecting you. I need your help. In my arrogance, I opened up the gate of Perun, and I couldn't bind the frost spirits that came pouring out. They are swarming everywhere.
Please tell me you had an emergency plan.
I have a very powerful moonstone. Take it to the gate. Touch it to the stone. It will close the doorway. But the spirits are everywhere. They will kill you.
It's never easy, is it?
Do I really have to be the voice of reason? It's so boring. But a magical gate that opens into the winter itself must be one of those powerful seals. If we close it, we break it.
We can't have monsters swarming all over the place. We deal with the frost spirits first. Then we see what we can do about the gate.
Have you made up your mind? What shall we do with the gate?
We don't even know yet what could happen if we break the seals. What could be worse? The unknown forces unleashed, or the swarming frost spirits?
You're not expecting me to choose for you, right? Flip a coin.
We can't let those creatures invade the forest. Eventually they'd reach the city. I'm closing the gate.
It looks like a door, but it's not an ink gate, and the runes are from the ancient past of Borgovia.
This land once belonged to Koshai the Deathless. This could be one of his magical gates to terrible places.
I only recognize two symbols. One means star, the other means gate.
Which makes no sense. You clearly must be wrong.
This is my bridge. No trespassing, little mortal.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm a ghost, as you can see. Can I pass?
Huh? Well, you shall not pass.
Fuck! Did you see that? That's what they call monster hunting these days? Remember the old hunters? My word, they were good. These young ones, they're just dancing around. Just give him his reward and let's get back to sleep.
Surprise! It's a surprise! Jingle bells, jingle all that.
Let's pretend that we saw nothing, right?
Yes, indeed.
Hello?
Wait, you're not trying to eat me.
What? No, silly. You my costumer. How do we raid if you in my tummy?
Customer, raid?
Oh, this one dumb. I gon' get all his money.
I think he wants to trade.
If I don't get away, if I had legs, you'd run for your life.
Someone doesn't want us to enjoy the view from above.
The harder they try to keep me away, the more determined I'll become.
Turn back, little mortal. You don't belong to this place.
When they told us that the mountain is a forbidden place, I didn't think that everyone would take it so seriously.
I am the mountain. I am the voice of the rocks. I'm guarding this place.
I need to get to the top of the mountain. Tell me, is there a way around the wall of ice?
No, but if my Splinter brothers agree, I can open up the way for you.
Splinter Brothers?
I think he means the other stoneheads around here.
Yes, if they find you worthy, you can pass. Be smart or be strong. These are the only rules.
Don't have enough mana.
Big Head sent you. I know. I'm the cleverest head. Answer my question now. Which is the strongest? Fire, water, stone, or wind?
Stone. Because it's the hardest.
Good answer, little flesh thing. You can go now. You want to pass, but I have a clever question first. Listen.
Do we have to do this? Really?
What has roots that you can't see?
That would be a mountain.
You are clever. Sad I am that I can't kill you. Wait! I am the guardian of the mountain. The god Splinter that speaks.
Yes, just ask the question already.
Tell me, what sort of stones do you find in a river?
Alluvial deposits.
Are you making fun of me? Now you'll die! The Deathless is long gone, but his power remains. Before you can pass, answer my question. Tell me, what is taller than trees?
The mountain.
Good answer, little mortal. I like you. You can pass. Stop! I guard this path and I won't let you...
Yes, we know. You have a question. How original is that?
Tell me then, what is it? It goes up and up, but it never grows.
A mountain.
Yes, that's correct. You earned the right to pass through. Are you proud?
No, I'm angry! Just because you are the magical embodiment of a colossal landform, it doesn't give you the right to play silly games with anyone.
We will leave now. Thank you.
I'm a bit disappointed though. A hunter like you should have known all the correct answers.
traveler. It is a forbidden place, and I cannot let you enter.
You were wrong. I passed the trials of the Stone Guardians. I do what I please.
What guardians? Those stupid slabs of rocks? Who cares what they said? I am the only true guardian here.
Remember what I said earlier about overprotective locals?
You cannot pass without a fight.
Not possible. Don't have enough mana. More mana needed.
Van Helsing, so the winds have brought you here.
How do you know my name?
Don't be humble. It doesn't suit you.
Perrin knows your name, and so do we. You came here to set Perrin free and use his power for yourself. We cannot allow that, because that would unleash a terrible power. But we know about your goal, and we want to help. We could tap the power of the shackled storm for you.
Foolishness. You will need the full wrath of Perun against the Four Stones. You can't let these gibbering wardens distract you from your goal.
Hey, you are not supposed to be here. Protection charms, forbidden plateau, remember?
You have destroyed those charms, and anyone can enter now. Even creatures like this. Don't listen to him. He feels wrong. Listen to me. We could really tap the power of Perrin for you. And that's our last offer.
Was this a thinly disguised threat, little warden? That's very ill-advised.
Calm down, friend. They know Perrin more than anyone. If they tell me that they can tap his power, I believe them. Do it, Guardian.
I never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad that you found a compromise. I'm not in the mood for killing secret guardians. I know, I'm sentimental.
A storm is approaching the city. It will destroy the Four Stones and give us a second chance. But this is an unnatural tempest, born in the Forbidden Mountains, where a sinister presence tainted the forest a long, long time ago. A mythical figure they call the Deathless. The more I discover about this land, the more secrets keep cropping up. I'm afraid that I have unleashed a terrible power, and now I'm going to let it blast through this tormented city. Hopefully it was worth it.
Van Helsing, your ally is most upset. You should have set Perun free, not barter with those traitorous wardens.
If I remember your words correctly, the goal was not to set Perun free, but to destroy the Force Domes. And I never saw a storm like this. It's making me nervous, but it will do the trick.
It will do, but you could have done so much more damage. Still, it doesn't matter anymore. You should stay indoors for a while.
Really? Back to the damp cellars again?
There might be a task for you underground. While you were gone, I spent my time hunting for Fulmigati's secret laboratories, and I found the gate leading to one of the sealed territories in the Ink. The fabled crystal workshop, where the professor experimented with something uncanny. Your weak friend here didn't dare to enter, but you should.
A secret laboratory in the Ink? That sounds promising.
Oh yes. What could go wrong, I wonder?